Hello guys, welcome to a new video. This is a Q&A / get to know us kind of video. So we asked you on Instagram what kind of questions you'd like to ask us. So we'll pop everyone's sort of Instagram handles on the question, which will be below. But yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so question number 1, how did we meet?
So we met online. Not even gonna lie, it was on Tinder. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Okay, question 2, what's your favourite Disney film? Mine's Beauty and the Beast, as you can see by my ears, from Hannah Marie Magic, if you want them.
And mine probably be Aladdin. I have got a genie tattoo. And yeah, just specifically for the genie is the reason why I love that film, but also Up. So
yeah, mine will probably also be Tangled. I love that film as well. Next one, how long have you been together, and proposal story please?
So we've been together 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years this October. So the proposal story, Emily obviously had no idea. I made up so many excuses to cover my tracks, really. So I knew I was going to do it. I bought the ring, and I wanted to go and pick it up from the store because I knew that if I went to pick it up from the store, it'd be when Emily would be in work and she'd never even know that it happened. But they wouldn't let me pick it up from the store for some reason. So they would only let me deliver it to the flat, so that's what we did. Well, that's what I did. And then it came early the next morning, and the bell kept ringing, and I kept telling to Emily, oh, you go and get that way. And then I clicked what it was, so I was like, oh no, I'll go and get it. So I went down to get it, and then just didn't even question it. Didn't even question what the package was. And then later on the day, so I thought, oh, I've got away with this. You know, she won't even question it. But no, later on the day she goes, what was that parcel this morning? And I went, quick as anything, I said, oh, it was, my dad ordered a present for my mum, like an early Christmas present, because there was a sale on. Didn't question it, that was it. Not even asked to look at it, so I just hid it on top of the wardrobe and forgot about it, essentially. Got to Disney, and it was stressful just getting to Disney with the ring without her noticing the ring, because I had to put it in my onboard luggage, and I was hoping it wouldn't go off in any kind of like security or anything like that. So we go to Magic Kingdom, and it was the same day that we had a Be a Guest restaurant reservation on the first night we were there. So we go for the most of the day, go back to the hotel, get changed into more of a, I don't know,
Dressy outfit, apart from me, because I forgot like a dressy top, because of course I did. But Emily was bounding as Belle with the Beauty and the Beast ears. We did the restaurant, and the original idea was that I was going to do it in Be Our Guest, but it was a nice experience, and we got to meet the Beast, but they just rushed us through because it was the end of the night. And then as soon as we came from there, I said, oh, let's go and watch the show in front of the castle. Not the fireworks show, but I can't remember what show it is. No, I don't know the name of it.
But it's like a projection show. And did that, and then there was a photographer just to the side of where we were, like just starting to set up. So I was like, oh, let's go and get a photo. So went to get the photo, queued up, and Emily went to stand where the guy told us to. And I just said to him, gonna ask my girlfriend to marry me? And he looked at me and just went, no problem. And then then we posed, and I got down on one knee and asked her to marry me. And then he did say, oh, it's your first time? Oh, you've set the bar high then. So yeah, and then the first ride we went on after that was Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So yeah, long-winded answer, but there we go.
Okay, next. When's your next Disney trip? Well, it was meant to be Disneyland Paris in August, but that probably won't be happening anymore.
Yeah, we found a really good deal. We're supposed to be going to Tenerife. We don't know if it's actually going to happen anymore in September. But we wanted the Disney trip this year, and obviously couldn't really afford to do Florida back to back from like last year and this year. So we decided, like, let's see what Disneyland Paris prices are like. Don't have to stay on Disney property because they run buses. So we've seen a really good price. I think it was like £200 per person.
Really cheap.
And then we were just gonna get an annual pass to just save money at the same time, and because we knew that we'd probably come back at some point. But yeah, we don't know whether that's gonna happen now. So, but we do kind of have plans for next year to go to Disney World, don't we? I think when we started looking at it originally, it was going to be 10 days Disney and 4 days cruise, but we don't know whether we're going to do that or whether we're just going to do 14-day Disney. We're not going to do Universal this time, as much as we both really enjoyed it. I just want to do some Disney because I think next time if we go, we're going to try and stay on property. And if we're staying on Disney property, we want to make the most of paying as much as you do for it. So yeah.
Next question: where do you eat most frequent in the parks?
We don't really have a set place, do we?
Not really, no.
We sort of
try and choose different things each day.
Try and have like different places to eat. So like, I mean, we do when we're in Magic Kingdom, we do tend to use the I think it's called Cosmic Rays. It's quick service, quick and easy, and you can do mobile order. So we always order it like as we're walking to the place, so that we can say, oh yeah, we're here when we're not. So that when we get there, it's like it's ready to go. But yeah, we don't stick to one place all the time. Like
no, I like to try different things. So
yeah, you had Satuli Canteen in Pandora, didn't you? And yeah, don't really stick to one place.
Favourite Disney memory?
For me, even though we got engaged in Disney, I'd say my favourite Disney memory is our first trip together.
Yeah.
We went to Disneyland Paris. We didn't vlog it or anything. It was just Disneyland Paris on its own. We didn't vlog it because we weren't doing anything like this then. But yeah, just that whole trip. Just generally, we stayed at what was the name of the
Santa Fe?
That's we stayed at Santa Fe, and so like Cars themed, wasn't it? And that one holiday just in its entirety.
So the same, because obviously I hadn't been to Disney for like years. I only went when I was younger, and that was my first time going back. So yeah, I'd say that one as well. Where do you get inspiration for your videos?
So most of our videos are just like theme park vlogs, so there's plenty of people out there who do it. It's not, it's not anything new, but then with our like sort of home vlogs that we've started to do, it is just watching like others and seeing what works for them, and if we like to try that kind of thing. Like when we made the crispy treats, it was just something that we wanted to do because we missed having them. But yeah, it's just sort of watching everyone else's and getting inspiration off them, to be honest.
If you could name your pet after any Disney character, what would it be?
Well, what pet would you have first?
Say a puppy.
A puppy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Nala.
That's quite a dog name.
Yeah, but you like Gus, don't you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have a mouse.
Hence why he's like, yeah, not a mouse. Maybe just call it like a hamster or something, Gus.
A gerbil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your dream holiday?
So dream holiday. Should we do it outside of Disney for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So dream holiday, probably Santorini in Greece. It's somewhere that we've always sort of looked at.
Yeah.
And it's just so picturesque. And yeah, I think probably Santorini.
Yeah. I'll say for me as well, also like the Maldives, I'd love to go there as well. But I don't have the money for that. Where would you like to travel other than Disney?
Well, we were going to go to Tenerife in September for Emily's birthday for a week, but we don't really know what's happening with that.
No,
really.
probably not. But
It'll probably get cancelled, but we'll probably just put that money towards a Disney holiday anyway or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as much as we're a bit gutted about it, I mean, it still might happen, but I don't think it will, to be honest. But yeah, as good as this we are, we know that we can put it towards something else, so it's not going to be completely wasted, is it?
No. Which Disney movie is your least favourite and why? Much love. Don't really know.
Least favourite Disney movie? Probably Mulan. I think I've watched it once and I just wasn't, I don't know, I didn't really get invested into it, so.
I don't know, I can't really think of one.
No.
I don't know. I love them all. Fantasyland or Tomorrowland?
For me, currently, Fantasyland, because all the theming and stuff is excellent there. I mean, you've got the Tangled restrooms, Peter Pan's Flight, Small World, Dumbo, obviously like the B.I.G.S. restaurant and everything, and Seven Dwarfs and all of that. So yeah, currently Fantasyland, but when Tron opens it'll probably be Tomorrowland, because I do like Tomorrowland with all the rides and stuff, but I think the theming wise it needs to be overhauled.
Yeah. I'll go with Fantasyland as well, because it's just Disney, isn't it? Magical.
Magical, yeah.
What's your favourite Disney snack?
My favourite Disney snack? Probably. A churro. Because we don't really have them in the UK.
No.
Like you might, if you went to like an American style restaurant or something in the UK, you'd have them, but they don't taste as good as Disney ones.
No.
So yeah, churro.
I'll go with a Mickey pretzel with a cheese dip. I love them. I lived on them when we were, didn't I?
Yeah. Wasn't too sure about because it's really thick, like sea salt on it.
Yeah.
Wasn't too sure about that initially, but when you dip it in that cheese sauce.
So good. Have you both always loved Disney, or one more than the other? If you loved it more, was it hard to convince them to go to the parks?
No. I've always loved Disney.
Yeah,
I was sort of brought up with Disney, essentially. I think I've been I think my first time, it was a complete surprise. I think I was about 7 maybe, something like that. Disneyland Paris, and I've been 4 times with family to Disneyland Paris and twice to Florida with family, and then obviously in total with Emily
3.
3 to Florida, and then 5 or 6, whatever it was, to 7 to Disneyland Paris in total with the family ones as well. So yeah, it's something that I've always sort of known.
Yeah. So we didn't know that we both liked it when we met.
No, it wasn't.
Kind of came out like, I love Disney. Me too.
Yeah, it just sort of came out in conversation, like, oh, have you seen this, or watched this, and so it just sort of cropped up out of the blue. It wasn't something that we, gravitated towards each other because of. So, yeah.
What are your favourite things about Disneyland Paris and Disney World Florida?
My favourite thing about Disneyland Paris is the castle.
Yeah, it's the best.
I don't care what anyone says. Best castle, Disneyland Paris. It gets a bad rap because it started off when the parks opened. It started off quite bad, but to me, it'll always be my home park.
Yeah.
And it might be small, but it's like the park itself, but the castle.
It's got some of the best rides as well, I think, compared to Florida.
Yeah, I mean, like Space Mountain, it's faster to begin with, because it's a completely different Space Mountain to the rest. And Big Thunder, it goes under the water. And it's amazing. But yeah, favourite thing about Disneyland Paris, other than the castle, is the dragon below the castle. If you've never seen that, a lot of people don't really know about it, but which I didn't even know until we started going. There's like a little cave underneath it with a massive animatronic dragon. That's my favourite thing about Disneyland Paris. Walt Disney World, it's such a big place to like pinpoint one.
I think just because it's so big, you got so many things to do.
Yeah.
Just never run out of things to do and stuff, so that's what I like about it.
What's your favourite thing about Disneyland Paris?
Probably the castle as well, just because it's so much prettier than the other ones, but can't think of anything else,
Just cause.
And have you been around Halloween and Christmas time? Both?
Yeah, we've been both, yeah. So it was the second time we went to Disneyland Paris, the one that we've vlogged, which I'll leave in a card annotation or something at the top. I don't know which side it is. But yeah, the first trip we vlogged was around the Halloween period.
Yeah, the last day we were there, Halloween just started, so we just caught some of the characters.
Yeah. So like they started to sort of drop Halloween decorations and stuff in. Then one of the final days that we were there, they properly started to push Halloween and stuff, because it was at the end of September that we went. So it's really weird there, because like you walk around and you can hear like they have like ghost sound effects, like
it was annoying after a while.
Yeah, it does get annoying. But yeah, all the characters and stuff are all dressed up. So
we get to meet Jack and Sally. Oh no, not Sally, just Jack.
Just Jack, in Disneyland Paris. And Mickey and Minnie were in like mariachi outfits, weren't they?
Yeah.
And Stitch had like a vampire kind of costume on. I think it was it?
No, he had like a.
I
can't remember what it was now, but it wasn't vampire.
It was some. Yeah, he had some sort of costume on.
Yeah.
And as well, for some reason, they always put a lot more characters that you don't usually see. Like we met the Cheshire Cat, which I've never seen at all.
Yeah. Can't remember who it was.
They just put a lot more like character meets there. And then when we went to Disney World, it was Christmas. So we did Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. But even other than that, there's also like lots of
castle with the lights
decoration.
On, the frozen Elsa thingy.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a trip to one, which would it be? Like Disney, Paris or Florida?
Florida. Just the heat, the amount of things that you can do, like the amount of parks. Just
because it's further away from home as well, so it feels more of a holiday than when you're in Paris.
Yeah.
Last question, what's on your bucket list?
Bucket list.
Going to all the Asian parks.
Yes,
California.
that is one thing that we want to do, is to visit every Disney park. Maybe the resorts like Aulani and Hawaii and stuff, but mainly parks. So we want to go to Hong Kong, Shanghai, Tokyo, California. Obviously we've already been to Paris and Florida, but there's like rides in each one that you don't really get in other ones. Shanghai obviously has Tron at the moment, which is being brought over to Disney World.
And then you'd Beauty and the Beast ride.
Beauty and the Beast ride,
it's not yet opened, but
I think it's Hong Kong Disneyland.
And the Beast Castle as well, that looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really quite intricate and stuff. I'm surprised they haven't brought that to Disneyland Paris. Like, it's set in France, so why wouldn't they? But yeah, to travel every Disney park.
Yeah.
So hopefully it doesn't take us that long to do. But yeah, that's what we're hoping to do. So I hope you got some sort of insight into us. We've never really done a sort of vlog or video about ourselves, really. So yeah, we'll probably see you in the next one. We have set up an Etsy store selling like digital prints, like collages, which we'll leave in the link in the description. Just something different, really, isn't it? When this whole pandemic is over, we will probably be able to do frames with them as well, but they are just digital at the moment. So yeah, we shall see you in the next one. Have a magical day.